Welcome everybody. In today's video, I will be showing you two knives that I have carried quite a lot through 2022. They have been replaced a little bit recently with some other knives. Not replaced, but put on the back burner for just a little bit. The knives doing the replacing are the Demcos. Yeah. We all saw this coming. I was going to get a Demco, wanted a Demco, got a Demco. Now I just need shipwrecked copper scales for this Demco 20.5. I need shipwrecked copper scales. No, I don't need it, but it would make the knife look cool. Anyways, the two knives that I've carried quite a lot throughout 2022. As of the time I'm filming this video, it is December 20th. We are 4 days away from Christmas, 2022. I have carried these throughout most of the year. And the first one up is BenchMade Bugout. Love this little guy. Deep carry clip. It's just awesome. The bead on this is from a fan, little box fan about yay big from the motor. Axis lock, wonderful. No blade play, no blade wiggle. Minimal. You know how BenchMade is. Yada yada. But it has just been a great knife to have. This little guy has been so handy. Thin, light, comfortable, slicey. This is my food prep knife and light work EDC stuff. It has been phenomenal. I love this guy. My beater knife for 2022 has been QSP Penguin. This bead on the end is a bead I won from Zachariah Ott's giveaway last month. I am glad I got it. This little guy is wonderful. Nice little brass. I love brass. Copper, brass, lovely metals. But the D2 sheep's foot, as you can see on here, I'm sorry for the camera quality this time around, guys. Until I get my hands-only table thing fixed back up, we're doing videos like this. But there's like no rust on the knife whatsoever. And I have done like no oiling of the blade to keep as rust prevention. I have pretty much just been rubbing the knife all year long with my fingers like that, and it's just, we had like a little bit of surface rust, but it rubbed off and hasn't come back. And it's just fidgety. Solid, fidgety. I got the green micarta scales. They're very grippy. They have patinaed so well recently. These things look wonderful. And this knife is just a beauty of a knife. QSP makes phenomenal knives. It fits my hand well. I've got big hands. Big hands. This fits my hand wonderfully. This is not the big penguin that just came out. This is the normal QSP penguin that came out years ago. Phenomenal little knife. And I love it. This thing will forever be in my rotation of EDC knives. It is my beater. I have resharpened it a few times using my sharpening rods. Kind of just like going over the knife like that. Get that burr. About time for another sharpen too, which is why I just did that. Like, man, this has been a perfect knife. This is kind of a one and done. It's in that one and done category. This thing is just fantastic. It's chunky, but it's not heavy. It's not light, but it's not heavy. You know it's on you, but it's not pulling your pants down. And it's just been handy to have. It's great on like car work because I've had to like cut transmission hoses and stuff this year, and that gets in there, cuts along. Great knife. When paired up with the BenchMade Bugout, like you can't get a better combination without adding like a fixed blade or something. You know, this one handles the light duty paper cutting, food prep, light stuff that you would do with a knife. And then this would do the beating stuff. This is what you take This is what you take camping. This is your food prep. This is your bushcraft knife. You could almost use this on bushcrafting. This is a tank. And these two have just been so good throughout 2022. The only other knives that have really I've carried along with these has been the Land 9104. There you go. SRM 9201. And Demco 8020.5. These have been in my, this has been in my rotation the last month or so now. Wonderful knife. Love it. And for a quick size comparison, when people say that the Demco is smaller than the 20, the 20.5 is smaller than the 8020, we'll use these two knives as comparison. BENCHMADE BUGOUT versus Demco 8020.5. Demco's a little bit bigger, for sure, but it's in that range. Very nice. Blade is considerably thicker than the Bugout. There we go. More fidgety than the Bugout. Comparing it to the QSP Penguin, because we can. Match up the tips there. You see the handle sticks out, but the sharpened edge is about the same. Show you the sheep's foot beside the Penguin. About the same sharpened edge, a little bit more handle though. Just to give you a size comparison if you was wondering how big or small these were. But for 2022, I have done so much with these two knives. They have just been wonderful to have. This one I got a little bit later in the year, but like when I got it, it went in my pocket, stayed in my pocket. This knife I've had like since January. Actually, I think I got this, I might have got this one about February. So it's been almost just under a year, but this knife has been around, it has seen some stuff, it has done some stuff. And it's still just holding up strong. I disassembled it once last month to just get the pocket gunk out. The washers are still holding up, the metal washers that it comes with still holding up. No blade play, no blade wiggle. Lockup is still early. Not early. If you're going on lock bar, we have like about 1/10 of the lock bar still sticking off of the blade. So, it's not all on there yet. It was about 50% lockup at the start of the year, I think. No, it's about what it was now. That, looking at it again, it's about the same. I don't think it's really worn in much yet. But the D2 does not require a lot of maintenance unless you're probably just diving in the water every day. I live in Mississippi. It's hot, it's humid, and this knife is still just, coming out strong on the rust. No rust, minimal rust. What little rust there was is no more. It wore off. It was just slight surface rust. Surface rust, not surfaced rust. Surface rust. But yeah, this has been a fantastic knife of 2022. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you find my stuff in my videos useful, informational. Hope it helps you make decisions on what knives to buy if you're considering buying a knife yourself. At the end of the year, when we go into 2023, I'm going to do a recap video showing my entire collection. So stick around for that. That should be a good video coming up. Might have another knife or two by then. We'll see. Who knows? So, till then, carry well. Bye-bye.